on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to another One Take review. This is my review of The Gifted, Season 2, Episode 5, The Aftermath. Listen, after Polaris and Andy broke those people out, a lot of stuff is going down. We trying to get Muse to the hospital. We're trying to get Muse to different locations. Eclipse and Blink take some of them down there to the, I don't want to call it the underground. Cause they take him to the sewers where Erg is at, and you know what I'm saying, see if he'll accept them, and which he does. I'm just gonna get right to it. He does accept them with the condition that they put the M on their face, bruh. It's so many hard situations within this whole show. This show kind of angered me a little bit, but not in a sense where I was getting mad and didn't want to watch the show no more. I was just getting mad at a lot of the situations, especially the stuff going on with Jace, because I thought there was some redeeming Jace, but after seeing what he did in this episode with the Purifiers, even though he taught them, he's showing them to me he's just a smarter version of them. You know what I'm saying? That's all. He just doing it in a way that it works in his favor more. You know what I'm saying? Because they just wanted to fight, and he knew that would have looked bad for them. Be like, nah, we got another way we can do it. You know what I'm saying? We go capture some of these, you know what I'm saying, these criminals, you know what I'm saying, turn them in. You know what I'm saying? So, I knew he was getting them divorce papers, you know. I knew he was getting them. But, he just, there's no, the character, I really don't like him. And I really don't like Kate either. I do not like Kate. At the beginning of the episode, she's just like, Andy was right there. You telling me you couldn't get him? I'm like, what you mean get him? What you want me to take him by force? And then when we get here, we have an even bigger problem because he's gonna be telling all these people where we at. Like, man, your son left on his own, bro. Somebody really just go off on her because she really pissing me off. Uh, and we had that going on. Uh, and then when Blink was talking to Eric, it's like you have so many different people. You have the inner circle, you have the mutant underground, then you got them, and it's like nobody's on the same page, and everybody say they fighting toward the same thing, but nobody really is, and it just looks bad that there's no winning situations. You know what I'm saying, for mutants? It's just a L, and the fact that they have to put them M's on their faces just so people know that they're mutes. I think that is so stupid. Like I don't like. That's like I don't want a face. It's like a face tattoo. I don't want no face tat. You forcing me to get a fucking face tat. This is worse than a face tat because it's getting burnt into my shit. That pissed me off. Only thing. That stuff was pissing me off, but the stuff I liked them, and then the fact that the way they was treating old girl Rebecca in this episode, that was pissing me off. Who I have been a live advocate that I always thought Andy is a liability wherever he is, no matter what side he's on. He is a fucking liability. But this episode, I was like, somebody. I just think I needed somebody to do something. And Andy taking her out and getting her comfortable. Because I like Rebecca. I actually when she got to talking and stuff, I actually enjoyed the character. You know what I'm saying? We saw her ability. She was just putting her turn stuff inside out. And she did stuff with the police car. She kind of mischievous, mischievous. I don't know. I don't give a fuck really. You got to know what I'm trying to say. We saw that, and it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? She seemed like she died. I guess because she hadn't really been around anybody. She hasn't really been out. She hasn't seen anything. And Andy got out of her shell, and so now she's pretty much all on board. I'm thinking something's gonna happen to her by the end of the season. By the end of the season, that's really gonna change Andy. That's just a prediction I have. I like the character. I don't think she's gonna stay around though. I think she's gonna get really, really damaged. It's kind of like a Jasper type situation from the 100. If anybody watched that show, he had a girl he liked who died in that show, and it pretty much changed him for the worse. And I kind of think there's something like that gonna happen with Andy. I don't know if it's gonna change for the worse or for the better, but I think it's really gonna change his character by the end of this season. Because like I said, I don't think she's making it all the way through the season. Like I said, but yeah, Jace done with him. Kate getting on my nerves. Uh, Thunderbird, that whole situation was kind of weird. I don't know. I enjoyed this episode for what it did, but it's just still like this has been going on a lot of. It's like this, a lot of these superhero shows have been taking like political stuff or like just the world in general, our world, and all. It's crazy how much our world is mimicking these. And I know they got ideas from us simply because like the whole racial thing and like the beginning of the episode, which now in my mind I think it's like pointless, where you have Jace and the mutant and the older cop, and the cop just pretty much gets on the dude's ass for no reason. And Jay seen that, but he still followed in in the guy's footsteps, which didn't make sense to me. Which I thought like, hey, maybe this was showing like, hey, I guess it was like, hey, he used to be better, but now he's not. That's 12 years ago. Like, I don't know, man. I was just bothered by a few things in the episode. I enjoyed it. Like I said, my favorite part was like the Rebecca and Andy stuff. I really enjoyed that. But the other stuff in it was kind of pissing me off. In a good way, though. In a good way. It kept me like really like I was into the show. You know what I'm saying? The show made me feel, and I think that's good when the show does that. You guys let me know what you thought about down in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, man. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.